I don't think Murderbot understood the consequences of its actions. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke and today we're checking out the first chapter of Exit Strategy, the fourth book in the Murderbot Diaries series. Yep, we're doing a chapter by chapter reaction and review of each chapter of each book. It's the fourth book right now. If you'd like to follow along, you can go into the description of this video, click the link, buy the book, follow along. You can also support the channel by joining the membership. It's $2 a month. Help buy me a cup of coffee, maybe a poster, something cool. Regardless, we're jumping into this first chapter, and man, is it a good chapter. Here we go. So just, come closer. Here's the thing. Murderbot is evolving, right? We learned early on that it knows, it just senses that he's the problem. It's the problem. Right? But the one thing that's cool in this first thing that's kind of left as a footnote in one of the chapters is the open synapses. It's opening more neural pathways. It's becoming more due to the evolution, due to overcoming obstacles, performing the code, doing all those sorts of things. That's a really neat thing. It's noticing its organic parts becoming more evolved to complement its more cybernetic parts. Very cool. But let's jump to the end. I thought that part was cool. It jumped out to me as a pretty important moment because it can continue to evolve. It's got some other things that it evolved to, but let's jump to the end. So Mintz has been captured. It assumes Mintz has been captured. It wonders why, and then it realizes, oh, wait, why was only Mintz captured and none of the other people that were on the crew that Preservation sent to the first planet in the first book? Why were they not? Well, they went to Preservation. Why did Minsa stay back? Well, Minsa was going to testify. Right, but then Minsa went to this other planet called Tranrolan-Haifa. Tranrolan-Haifa? Pretty interesting name. Went to this planet called Tranrolan-Haifa to converse with Great Chris. But why? It doesn't appear that Dr. Minsa went on her own. Or voluntarily. Why would she go voluntarily? Oh. Murderbot caused it, obviously. Murderbot caused it. And so we are starting this book off with a massive, very cool cliffhanger. Thank you for those who watched the last chapter of the last book and those who watched the book review. You all said it. You'll like book 4 better. I'm already locked into book 4. We get another cool thing that happens. Murderbot goes into a store for the first time, and goes into one of these cubicles, and it's got a little bit of money, and it picks out its own clothes, and it likes it as if it found a new TV show. It likes it like it found a new TV show. Thought that was pretty rad. Thought that was really, really cool. We get a new moment. So we've got some different iterations, different evolutions that are happening. It's very interesting. So it's got new clothes. It created a new, smaller, more interesting, better weapon out of what it got from Wilkin and Girth from them in their bag. Pretty cool. It hacked the drones to make sure the drones didn't see Murderbot as a weapon or having a weapon. It grew its own hair a little bit more to look different than a SecUnit because there were people waiting on it. Specifically people waiting on it to come off of ship. And something like 90 drones. There's like 23 people and 90 drones. But they didn't have Great Chris and they didn't have Have Rotten logos. They had this other logo called Palisade. Can't wait to hear about Palisade. But a lot of really interesting things happened. We progressed the story, or the writer progressed the story for us in such a way that, we're ready to jump in the next mission. Let's see. How is Murderbot going to get off of Haven Rotten? How is Murderbot going to find out how to get to this new place, this Tranrolan-Haifa? They know that Murderbot's there. They know that the SecUnit from the first mission is the one. They know. They've seen the evidence of Murderbot's things. They may not know it. They may speculate it. But they do know that there was a on Milieu. Because they had that many dudes, that many people, and they had that many drones chilling out there waiting. They were scared. And they sent big dogs to fight this thing. And they open the door, obviously, and Murderbot was like, nah, just go off the side door casually. I wonder if they're here for me. I don't know. We'll see. He finds out. Pretty good chapter. Great chapter to start this book. I'm really liking how Murderbot's progressing. I kind of wish it had happened earlier because I was ready for this, but I'm happy it's happening now. I only wish it happens. I don't think it should have happened. Right? I think the way it was written is the right messaging and the right pacing. But this has been pretty cool. This is a cool chapter. I can't wait to keep going. Want to know where Murderbot's going to go with this. I've been speculating in the last few books on when Murderbot's going to get, last couple of books, when Murderbot's going to get his armor. No telling when Murderbot's going to get armor. I do like that it's got new street casual clothes and work boots, and it's walking around with like a knapsack with gear in it, like it's a character from the Matrix. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm interested. I assume we're going to get new characters in this book, new constructs, new bots, new things, new other companies, more people. We're going to get interactions. We're still facing this polarization between hyper corporate greed and this socially liberal, everyone deserves to be whomever they want to thing. That's still in the background of these books. I'm interested to see if we go back to port-free commerce or if we're just going to go straight to, and try to save Mensa, right? Because Murderbot's a little bit curious about meeting Mensa again, nervous, anxious. Right, these new neural pathways are allowing Murderbot to kind of think about things that it never would have thought about, even in previous books. Right, and it notices it too. It's like, oh, I'm thinking about something I'm not used to. I love how it describes how it likes its new clothes too. It's like when I look at the clothes on my body, I get the same feeling as I do when I find a new show I like. I must like these clothes. Thought that was awesome. Thought that was really cool. We're excited. We're excited about this book. I just think Murderbot's gonna go straight to Tran Roland Haifa. I think we're gonna see that immediately, right there. It would be cool if we got interaction with Talasi again and the sex bot. That might be a thing because Talasi's not dead per se, but it might be interesting. Art coming back into the picture would be cool. Be cool if we got some stuff from the second book to re-show themselves. We haven't seen Murderbot come against a SecUnit in a couple of books either, so I imagine we're gonna have Murderbot come against another SecUnit pretty soon. And I'm just gonna tell you, I think the conclusion of one of these books, this is my big prediction, the conclusion of one of the future books is Murderbot going to and removing the governor module from a slew of bots and other things. It's going to do that in order to get away from somewhere to leave. That is the ultimate move. That is its move. And I don't know when it's going to do that, but I imagine we're going to see that soon. Maybe in this one, maybe in the next one. We'll see. But hey, we just jumped in. That's all I've got for you today. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to be on chapter 2, then 3, then however long this book lasts. If you like this content, do me a favor, please like and subscribe. If you want to join the membership, you can. Like I said, there's nothing extra now, but we're looking at adding some extra features, hopefully some pretty cool things that we're trying to expand a little bit. So can't wait to see you. Can't wait to do more with you. And I think that's all we've got. So till next time, later, taters.